CDTV.net Dividend Report is brought to you in part by 1M3 Corporation, IT Solutions for Banking and Finance. Call them at 917-686-3485. That's 917-686-3485. I'm John Hanna, and here are the CDTV.net Dividend Report for Thursday, April 23rd, 2009. But first, here's today's CDTV.net top stories. McDonald's Corporation announced earnings per share were 83 cents compared to 81 cents last year. Analyst average estimates were 82 cents per share. McDonald's beats by a penny. Global comparable sales increased 4.3%. U.S. sales up 4.7%. McDonald's Corporation, together with its subsidiaries, franchises and operates McDonald's restaurants in the food service industry worldwide. Altria Group Incorporated reported 2009 first quarter adjusted diluted earnings per share from continuing operations were up 5.4% to 39 cents versus 37 cents in the first quarter of 2008. Analyst average estimates were 38 cents. Altria Group beats by a penny. Altria Group Incorporated, through its subsidiaries, engages in the manufacture and sale of cigarettes and other tobacco products in the United States and internationally. AT&T Incorporated reported earnings per share of 53 cents versus 57 cents for the year earlier. Analyst average estimates were 48 cents per share. AT&T beats by 5 cents. AT&T's first quarter revenues totaled $30.6 billion. AT&T Incorporated is a premier communications holding company. Wells Fargo and Company reported earnings per common share of 56 cents compared to 60 cents last year. Analyst average estimates were 41 cents per share. Wells Fargo beats by 15 cents. Wells Fargo net income was $3 billion. Wells Fargo and Company is a diversified financial services company with $1.3 trillion in assets. And now, the dividend report. The board of directors of Peabody Energy declared a regular quarterly dividend on its common stock of 6 cents per share. The dividend is payable on May 21st to holders of record on April 30, 2009. Peabody Energy is the world's largest private sector coal company with 2008 sales of 256 million tons and $6.6 billion in revenues. Enterprise Products Partners LP announced that the board of directors of its general partner declared an increase in the quarterly cash distribution rate paid to partners to 53 3/4 cents per common unit or $2.15 per unit on an annualized basis. The quarterly distribution will be paid on May 8 to unit holders of record at the close of business on April 30, 2009. This distribution represents a 5.9% increase compared to the 50 3/4 cents per unit quarterly distribution declared in the first quarter of 2008. This represents the 28th distribution increase since Enterprise initial public offering in 1998 and its 19th consecutive quarterly increase. Enterprise Products Partners LP is one of the largest publicly traded energy partnerships and is a leading North American provider of midstream energy services to producers and consumers of natural gas, NGLs, crude oil, and petrochemicals. The directors of A.O. Smith Corporation declared a regular quarterly cash dividend of 19 cents per share on the common stock and Class A common stock. The dividend is payable on May 15 to shareholders of record on April 30, 2009. A.O. Smith Corporation engages in the manufacture and sale of water heating equipment and electric motors for residential, commercial, and industrial end markets primarily in the United States, Mexico, China, and Canada. Babcock and Brown Air Limited announced that it has declared a quarterly cash dividend of 20 cents per common share for the first quarter of 2009. The dividend will be paid on May 20 to shareholders of record on April 30, 2009. Babcock and Brown Air Limited, through its subsidiaries, acquires, finances, leases, and sells commercial jet aircraft and other aviation assets worldwide. The board of directors of National Retail Properties Incorporated declared a quarterly dividend of 37.5 cents per share, payable May 15 to common shareholders of record on April 30, 2009. The dividend represents an annualized rate of $1.50 per share. National Retail Properties has paid increased annual dividends per share for 19 consecutive years. It is one of only 170 publicly traded companies in America that have increased annual dividends paid to shareholders for 19 or more consecutive years. National Retail Properties invests primarily in high-quality retail properties subject generally to long-term net leases. For more information about these dividends and other announcements, go to cdtv.net.